bringing the people behind our food to life.
I've got, thousands of photographs of the cornfield at different stages. So I could check my observations as I was writing the book, because Beautiful Corn is written by a farmer, and I want to make sure that it had all my observations, that I wasn't relying on some other information. I wanted to see everything happening. It's watching it all the way through, and I'm watching it into the winter, watching the field. And I talk about this because a lot of times crop books kind of end. You harvest it, you process it, goodbye. Maybe seed, a little bit of seed production. But I also point out that the cornfield has a life after it has finished producing ears for us. I was trained as a forester, and I like to see natural systems functioning well. And so this cornfield, after we've harvested it, we won't do anything to it. It'll just sit here all winter long. And the birds, we'll have snipe in here. We'll have quail, coveys of quail, picking out the seeds of the amaranth, and there's some odds and ends, and they'll be working and finding those seeds. There'll be mice in here. There'll be bluebirds during cold spells will come down and forage among the corn stalks. Leaving in place like this is a critical component of the farm, because it's where all the spiders hide during the winter, and they've got a place to live and be undisturbed. It's predatory insects, the larvae of predatory insects. Oh yeah, and the larvae of all sorts of baddies out there, but the beneficials always win out, and if you don't stomp on them too hard, they'll be there, and this is their refuge. This is their sanctuary for the winter. After the winter has passed, in the springtime, we will turn all this under, and we'll be planting new crops in here. Not corn. We'll wait another 4 to 5 years before we return here for corn. We rotate our crops, and it'll probably be a lot of beans in here, because I like beans, and we grow a lot of them, and maybe some sweet potatoes as well. I keep returning to them. And at that point, all the spiders that have overwintered can run to a new place. They can recolonize parts of the farm. And so we've retained that population. If we had done it at this time of the year, this is the time of year actually when they're least capable of rebounding, and where those spider colonies have the least ability to find new quarters. Like us, you don't want to move before winter, because you got all this stuff stored up. You got your food, and you're in a nice place. You move in the springtime, better time. That's human instinct, and it's also good for spiders.
Okay, here we go.